Shalom from Israel, I'm Ariel Ben Abraham. This week we're going to reflect on Psalm 54 by King David. We start with verse 1. He said, "O God, by your name redeem me, save me, and by your might judge me." Now, the context of this psalm is interesting because he's been persecuted by King Saul, and he's afraid of his life. He's feared that King Saul's soldiers are going to kill him. So he's asking God for protection. And again, he's asking, this is very important, he's asking in God's name. He said, by your name and by your might. What's the name of God? We have said this many times. Name, glory, majesty, face, glory, what else? Power, crown. We're talking about qualities. We have to repeat this all the time because that's the way it is. What to explain is important. So it's not about a person who has a name. No. It's about ways and attributes that characterize the way God relates to us, to His creation. Okay, so when He says, and of course we know that these traits and qualities, we know them, that what we call the 13 attributes of compassion. We have said before, which are related to compassion, to grace, loving kindness, truth, forgiveness, mercy, healing, all the positive qualities that we can see encompassed in 13 attributes. So that's the name of God. Okay. So he's asking, by your compassion, by your grace, by your loving kindness, by your truth, by your forgiveness, by your might, your power, save me. Save me. As simple as that. Now, we are basically, King David is evoking traits and qualities, attributes. And again, God has them. And He wants us to have them. So by having them, we are with Him. We are connected to Him and we are bonding with Him. So in other words, everything that God has as an attribute or trait, we have to have it in order to bond and understanding and knowing Him. That's the way it works. He doesn't need anything from us, but we need Him. And the way that we relieve and redeem ourselves from the negative things that we face every moment, either caused by us or we are entangled with, we have to exercise this name, the power of these qualities that we mentioned before, in order to save us. So this is a practical understanding of this. This is not about, so I'm waiting here and this old man in his might and his name, is going to do the miracle for us. Yeah, it may sound like this, and it may be in some way like this, that when we are desperate, we need a higher power, which is God, to save us from this situation. Yes, we do. We pray. But again, the practical aspect is to incorporate His ways and attributes in our own way of thinking, understanding, feeling, speaking, and doing. Then we will feel, and then we will know, and then we will have the redeeming qualities of these traits and attributes literally saving us. At some point in one of David Hameles, in another Tehillim, he said, "May righteousness and integrity protect me." It's great. We Jews say that in the Jewish prayer called, the part called Vidui Tahanun, the Tahanun. You see, graceful and compassionate we have sinned against you. And then we ask him, his loving kindness, guide us and teach me your ways. Don't let my enemies rejoice on me. And at the end of that verse, which is a long one, by the way, a psalm, a long one, I don't remember the name, the number. He said, may the integrity and righteousness protect me. That's exactly what he's talking about here. Those are all qualities that protect us. We're good, we're righteous, and we live with integrity, that things protect us. Nobody can fool with us. We know. Nobody can bribe us. Nobody can corrupt us, because our integrity and righteousness protect us. And again, this protection is about awareness. It's not like an abstract shield that you see or anything like that. It's like you know what to do. We know what to do. You know what to do right. And you know what is proper. That's righteousness and integrity. But protected. It's like, hey. So, let's continue. So, may your name and your might judge me. It's interesting. We're asking the qualities that we said in 50, the verse 50, Psalm 52 or 53, you can check it out. We said that judgment is the way we perceive reality. So when a person has good judgment, he knows how to discern, distinguish between good and evil, right and wrong, false, true, productive, unproductive, etc. And then it's the same thing here. May your name and your might. What is the might of God? We mentioned those in his ways and attributes. That's his might, as well as his name, his face, his majesty, his glory. Judge me. And again, judgment is make them, your judgment, this attribute, these qualities of yours, be what judge my approach to reality. So it's like when I'm approaching this, is your ways and attributes, your commandments, your ways and attributes, your qualities, your judgment. So this is not about judgment, judge me, I'm guilty, can be understood in that way, but in this case it's like, may your ways and attributes, the judgment I need in order to approach reality and relate to it, including evil, of course. Tell me what to do, basically. What is David Hamelech is asking? Get me out of this negative situation, and I want you to make me do what you think is right for me to do. In a very abstract way. The name of God, the power of God judging me. Okay? Verse 2, oh God, hear my prayers, asking. Give ear to the sayings of my mouth. I'm asking you. I need your guidance. I need solutions from you. Help me. 3, for strangers have risen up against me, and terrible ones have sought my soul. They have not set God before them. It's very important. He said, these people are not like you. They don't follow your ways and attributes. They're evil people. Protect me from them. I'm with you. I follow your ways. So this is the time that our ways, you, God, and ours, which are the same, we're gonna put them against them in order to prevail, to make goodness, truth prevail at the right judgment in human consciousness. Okay. So this is very important. Strangers. What are the strangers? Foreigners. Basically. What are foreigners? Something that is alien to our consciousness. Evil is alien to us. Must be, though. Must be. We have to treat evil ways as alien to us. We see this movie Alien, Alien 1, Alien 2, a series in the 70s, no, 80s. It was monsters, It's aliens. They're not like us. They act differently, they're violent, they destructive, they have nothing or anything completely rational. They just want to destroy. Alien to us. And they're inside of the spaceship and they have to get out of these people. And those monsters are growing and growing and we don't know what to do with them. But that's just expression in a movie or what may happen in our own consciousness. We're not talking even about our enemies, physical enemies, like clear and present. We're talking about these aliens, these strangers that are attacking us, that are threatening our goodness, our integrity, our righteousness, our good judgment. Then David is calling David, God is telling, get me out of there. I don't want them around me. Save me from them. I want to be good. I don't want to be on their side. And I don't want to be destroyed by them either. So please help me. I'm with you. I'm on your side. I chose to be yours. And you chose me to be your partner in this nation, in the future of this nation, in the destiny of this nation, in the mission of this nation, Israel. Then let's eradicate evil. And let's eradicate everything that opposes this destiny, this will of yours, God, to make goodness prevail in the material world. And again, strangers are rising against me, and terrible ones have sought my soul. My essence, my essence and identity, my life, in this case. They have not said to you before, they don't regard you, they don't believe in you, they don't want goodness. So behold, God, verse 4, is a helper to me. The Lord is with those supporting my soul. It's like I know that other people are good. So they have God in their consciousness and the goodness of these traits, qualities and attributes that we were talking about, that define the goodness of God, how He relates to us. And it's my help. It's that these things help me. Compassion, loving kindness, truth, grace. Those things help us. Those qualities. And again, the Lord is with those who support my soul, meaning the people who are like me, basically, who share the same values, the same identity, the same essence. That's what it is. 5, turn back the evil things to my enemies. In other words, may the wickedness, if you repeat this in other parts, may the wickedness destroy the wicked. Make them destroy by their own evil. Which is something common sense, by the way. When people say by their own iniquities they will die. They accumulate so much evil and so much negative thing that they don't have a life anymore. They just look like dead walking people. Because they don't see anything good. They always are in the negative side of consciousness. In your truth, cut them off. And again, what we were saying in other commentaries related to this are similar sounds, 51, 52, 53, 54. This good and evil confrontation. And again, your truth. In other words, with God's truth, and again, goodness, God's truth, will cut them off from us. We're completely separated from these people. We don't want them around. We don't want evil. Cut off evil from the face of the earth and also from our consciousness. And then we will praise you forever. That's the request. It's repeated, by the way, in many ways. Verse 6, with a free will offering, I present to you. I thank your name, O Lord, O God, for is it good. Your name is good. Your name is goodness. That's what it is. And I present this free will offering to you, meaning I'm choosing goodness. This is the offering, by the way. And I thank your name, God, because it's good. What identifies you, your name, what identifies you is goodness. Therefore, this is what I bring to you. So I'm good at bringing you. I'm going to do goodness as my offering because I thank you, because of you, because of what you're giving me, the goodness that you have given me, that you have implanted in my soul as my essence and identity. This is what I praise to you. Verse 7 and last of this Psalm 54. For from all adversity he delivered me, God. And on my enemies has my hand looked. My eyes have seen my enemies falling. So in other words, once David HaMelech asked in this case, we are bringing the offerings of goodness. In other words, doing goodness as a constant offering to God. As honoring his name, which is goodness, being doing what he wants us to be. He created us with goodness. He wants us to have, to be, and to manifest and to do goodness. Once we do that, all the adversity would be gone. In other words, the goodness will redeem me, will save me from evil. And I will see my enemies I will look my enemies falling, removed. And again, this is King David's request to God to remove evil from all levels of consciousness. So goodness will always be prevail, and there was no enemies. There will be no evil. And they will be redeemed, and they will separate. And that's exactly what we're looking for every moment. Unless we're masochists, unless we like evil, or we condone evil, or we allow evil to be in our midst, then we will have the consequences. And again, we have had this, as we said before, we have this for thousands of years, ever since humankind existed, have existed. And it's just time to say, stop, it's enough. It's too much, too long. Let's put this negative trace and trends in consciousness, and let's choose the goodness of love's ways and attributes for goodness, for life, and for peace forever. As an eternal heritage that God actually has promises. His prophets say that he will wipe out evil from earth, from our consciousness. And then we only will dedicate ourselves to know him. And the knowing of God will be as the water covering the beds of the ocean. May that moment come soon and in our lifetimes. So with this, we wish you, as usual, an abundantly blessed week. Shabbat Shalom. And until next time.